everyone out there, welcome back to the channel. I just want to take a brief moment to acknowledge and appreciate all the fathers out there. Happy Father's Day. Father's Day to my two dads. I have, yes, two dads. Both of them are incredible and remarkable in their own ways. They've supported and encouraged me my whole life and really influenced the person that I am today. So every day I just try to be the man, the person that I think they raised me and tried to raise me to be. So happy Father's Day, and while I'm at it, happy Mother's Day as well. I know we have already passed that, but I never gave a huge shout out to my mom. She too is also an immensely incredible woman. I don't have enough amazing things to say about that woman. Both of my parents, all of my parents. Those of you who've been following me, you all know that I'm a big reptile guy. I recently just produced my first clutch of ball python babies. They're a month and a half old, and I have not yet had an opportunity to sit down and get my probe equipment out and actually identify each individual's gender. So the pairing was a citrus pastel female, her name is Cleo, and the dad was a pied male ball python. Together, each baby, I had 10 healthy babies, all 100% het pied. I have 4 pastels and 6 normals, so not too bad for my first clutch ever. Like I said, they're 6 weeks old, and it is about time I actually sit down, get my probe equipment out, and see what I got here. How many females, how many males. Once I know that, that'll help me determine more. I'm definitely going to keep at least 2 of the babies. We'll get the probe kit out, and we'll start seeing what we got here. So I got some supplies laid out. Today I'm going to be using this Repti Zoo Sex Probe Speculum. This kit right here. So there's a variety of sizes. They're essentially, this probe kit is this steel utensil. There's like a rounded ball at the end. Like I said, there's various sizes. I have 6 different sizes. I went ahead and picked out an appropriately sized utensil here. Went ahead and cleaned it off with I have some chlorhexidine here. It's a veterinary grade antiseptic cleaner. This tool nice and cleaned off here. I have a cup of my chlorhexidine here so that I can soak the utensil between getting out these babies here. And then lastly, I have some petroleum jelly, some good old Vaseline to lubricate the very end of my utensil here, where I'm going to be inserting it into the cloaca of the individuals here. So I have my first one here. I have my first baby ball python here. Let's go ahead and get this out. A little normal here, 100% het pied. I don't know how well you guys could tell on the camera there. The het pied markers down there on the belly kind of looks like straight lines. You would look like someone took a Sharpie and just drew down the sides of the belly here. I'm going to just kind of lubricate the end of my utensil here, and then very gently almost get this animal coiled up into a ball. And take the tail here. I'm going to insert this way, the ball pointing towards the back of the tail. I'm not going to go right down the center of the cloaca, but rather I'm going to go to the left or to the right. If my utensil goes in really deep, then I'm inserting my utensil into the male's inverted hemipene. So if it goes in real deep, essentially you have a male. If it doesn't really go in that far at all, then you got a female. So let's go ahead and see here. Well, that didn't go in very far at all, so I believe this first one here is a female. Okay, so let's take a look here at baby number 2. Yet another normal, 100% het pied. You know, if you can see that in the camera, the pied markers there. This one's got some really nice markers. Nice belly on there. So for a month and a half old, these babies, I mean, they're pretty good size. They're not tiny like I thought they would be. They're pretty large. Then again, those eggs were massive. Baby comfortable, relaxed, situate the tail. Sometimes, I mean, even after a while, I think that you can visually determine the difference between male and female, because oftentimes maybe females' tails will taper more quickly after the cloaca, rather than it bulging and being real thick after the base of the cloaca, indicating that there is hemipenes at the base of the tail. So males might have little thicker tails than females will. Also, if the probe only goes in about 3 to 5 scale lengths, that's how many scales, like 1 scale, 2 scale, 3 scale, 3 to 5 scale lengths the probe goes in, it's a female. If it's about 9 to 15 scale lengths, 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. scales, much deeper, then it's male. I'm thinking I might need to go a size smaller. So baby number 2 is also a female. Alright, baby number 3 here, actually our first male. It went in pretty deep. 2 females, 1 male so far, 7 more to go. Okay, baby number 4 here. Every time I take them out of the tubs, I try to just mess with them a little bit just to get them into that mode where they're starting to recognize me handling them and get comfortable with me picking them up. I coil him up in a ball here. Just do a visual analysis. Seems like the tail tapers pretty quick. My guess is this is probably a female. This one's just not having it. Very squirmy this one is. Yeah, not very far. Yeah, we got another little female here. Baby number 4. As I'm inserting my utensil, I'm just very gently, like twisting it back and forth as I'm inserting it so that it goes in nice and smoothly. Okay, let's go grab baby number 5. I have cards on all the tubs that indicate how many meals the baby's had, what it is, normal, 100% het pied, if it's nice or not nice. Now in this case, male, female, we got female. Okay, we got baby 5. I know this one has a tendency to be a little grumpy. It's like a tub, he's left a present for me, so I'll have to clean out his tub here too. Well, actually might be a female, just by looking at it. That one seemed to went in a little deeper, but I've been checking both sides, the left and right side of the cloaca, just to make sure. Okay, I'm thinking this is also a female. Alright, here we go. First, pastel. Pastel 100% het pied. Is it a boy? Is it a girl? Okay, that went in a little ways. So these are citrus pastels. I learned one time I sent Brian Barczyk a super chat on his podcast on Saturdays and Wednesdays. And I asked about the difference between the pastels. I told him I had a citrus pastel and a banana pastel, and I wasn't sure about that pairing. And he explained that they're just different qualities of pastels. This one is a citrus pastel, and I'm thinking it's that way probably because of more of the particular type of yellow that it is, and maybe some of the blushing and some of the pattern, or some of the kind of speckling, this brown speckling that's also overlaid here on the yellow background. So I checked one side, let me check the other side. I was thinking this one might be a male. Okay, so I'm gonna say this one's a male. So far I think that's 2 males, 4 females. Alright, and this is the last baby here. Fast forward a little bit. All in all, after probing all 10 babies, I believe I have 2 males and 8 females. Now, before I potentially sell any of these in the future, I will probably gender them again just to make sure. But so far, from the information I've gathered and sitting here the last 30 minutes checking these guys out, 2 males, 8 females. So I'm going to pick my 2 favorite, keep those. I got 2 tanks set up here behind me. So that's a wrap. Hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Hope you learned a little something about how to identify the gender of a snake. Hope you guys are enjoying my content. If you haven't already, please do me a huge favor and hit the subscription button and the like button so that you could stay up to date with everything that I am doing here on my channel. My name is Dylan Schultz. You're watching Prehistoric Companions. Be safe, and I hope to see you in the next episode, alright? Take it easy now. Peace.